G'day guys, MotoHAWKY here. This is my Landcruiser 80 series. As you can see, it's decked out. We'll start at the front here. I bought this about 5 years ago, stock standard. I'll put a photo up when I got it. And all these accessories you see on it are all done by me and been put on in the last 4 years. So at the front here we just have an alloy bull bar that was on it when I bought it. I have LED headlights, spotlights as well. So the spotties are by LED Light Bars Australia. Got a little light bar from eBay underneath it there, and LED headlights as well, which are a lot better than the standard ones. If you're wondering why the number plate's gone, that is because I'm about to fit this bad boy up. Dominator X winch. So that's the new project that's going to happen soon. Moving around, some flares. Running the Dynapro ATMs made by Hankook. They're a really good tyre. Probably got about 45,000 or so on them, and they nearly look like they're brand new, eh? There was some pacemaker extractors which run into a Bcdc exhaust. Had to do that one, a bit of touch-up work there on the Bcdc exhaust, as it's from the vibrations, I believe, it's split just up here at the flange, so I had to re-weld that on and paint it. And as you can see, it gets a bit dirty, but she's still holding up, so that's the main thing anyway. Got some Yamaha Extreme shocks, I think they're the Adventure ones, and also running the green Dobbins and coils. So that's a 2-inch lift, so lifts the car up quite substantially, but obviously it's nothing like your 4-inch and 6-inch lifts that people throw into their vehicles, which is something that's never interested me. It's a tourer, not a 4-wheel drive comp truck, so just keep it simple. Oh, forgot to show you the recovery points at the front there. Hello Chook. Recovery points at the front there. So they're 5,000 kg rated recovery point. That's just in case I get stuck, which could happen, but then again it is a Landcruiser, so probably not. All the stickers I've accumulated on the roof there. I've got the Gordy Gear Explorer tent, so that's a awesome rooftop tent. It folds out this way, so I have the tent fold out this way. I'll throw a photo of it all set up as well, and then I have the awning, which you can see on the other side, which I'll get to, out the other side, and an awning out the back. So pretty wicked setup. Windows are all tinted. I have an Iron Man 4x4 snorkel, so that's that there, if you can see it. It does a pretty good job. Definitely a must when you're doing any sort of river crossings and that, which is what I intend to do when I go to the Cape mid this year. Got the MSA tyre bag there. I use that for recovery gear, or if I need, I'll use it as a rubbish bin if I'm heading off to areas that don't have any rubbish facilities available. Mcc Rear Bar, so that's that one there with the swing away. I have the option to put another swing away there if I need. It's held up pretty well. It's cheaper than your Kmart and ARB range, but it does the job quite well. Just a cheap eBay rear view camera there, and some LED lights there in the back instead of the normal halogen bulbs. Open up the back here. More on the mess. Alright, so this is a setup in the back here. Not as tight as I usually run it, but we got the drop-down table I whacked together. So that folds down there. Perfect for when you're camping. And there's an LED light there too. Over here we have our battery monitor system. So that's showing the current percentage of battery left in my third battery. Yes, I have 3 batteries. I have one mounted in front of this drawer system, so I'll show you that soon as well. But we're at 74.4%. That's because I've got this fridge here running. That's an Engel 40 litre, so that's the plastic one. They're about $800, so even though it's plastic, it does a damn good job. Engel all the way. I also have a little tap here, so if I flick that on, pump some water out. That runs off the secondary battery. I don't have any water there at the moment, but you see I usually run 2 jerry cans down the side here, another one goes in front of it there, 2 20 litres, so 40 litres of water that plumbs in for this tap. Up here we have a Travel Buddy oven. As you can see, got the trays ready to whirl when you want to do your pies up, heat up any food, and wicked bit of kit. Awesome bit of kit, used it quite a few times. These drawers, made these drawers up with my old man, so 2 drawer modular system with the fridge beside it there. I've all did up some wings and stuff like that, just able to pack other things like my rubbish. Got a couple of chairs there, tool kits, my power drills and stuff like that, table slides down the side there. Heap of other gear goes in there, but I don't carry it all the time. These are all the tools, all the other tools like spare filters, spare fuses and grommets and that, some more tools, just everything you need, and just in case I run into any trouble while I'm out travelling. The top one is my kitchen. It's got all my pans, cups, cutlery, washing detergent, things for cuppers. I even got my 2 little butane burners there stacked on top of each other. So, fair bit of stuff in there. Down here I have 4 accessory ports, so they're all 12 volt cigarette lighter sockets, as you can see there. And then I have 2 light switches down the bottom there, so rear roof and side left side lights, so they're the ones that run in the awning. So as you can see, I'll have a LED light strip that runs in this back awning and one in the side awning there. What else we got here? We'll move around. So this is an old awning. I've had this for a fair while since I've got the car. Rue Systems awning. I don't know if they make them anymore. I think it's just the King awnings they do now. Look in here. I've got a MSA car seat organiser. Does a really good job. They're an awesome bit of kit. Makes everything well organised, easy to find instead of it just being all thrown in the back here. So good to have. Just the old vinyl bench seat, because it's a Landcruiser DX model, so it's the POV pack model I call it. So everything was very stock standard, no real luxurious features in here, but all that's changed since me owning it. So if we look back here, I have over there on the left, I have a ARB compressor that's plumbed into the ARB rear locker, as well as having my own onboard air for when I want to pump up the tyres from after being on the beach and such. Over here I have my whole battery system, so I have a Red Arc Bcdc 1240 charger that's all fused up, so every accessory has its own fuse. So the reason I've got 2 fuse panels is one fuse panel is the accessories that are powered off the secondary battery, which is under the bonnet, and then this third battery powers all my high power things like the pure sine wave inverter there, 1500 watt, the fridge you saw in the back there, and this fridge here, little Waco, which I'll show you better in a second. This was a full rear cage, but I've since making up these drawers I had to try and fit it in again, so we've cut it and braced it, and that's the finished project. There's speakers on the roof. Did that when I first got the car. I was young and naive, but they certainly get the job done. No, they will not fall off. They're not braced into the hood lining as some people may think. They braced into this rear section here. There is a cross member up the top there that they are bolted into. So no, they're not going to hit me in the back of the head when there is a crash, because it's got the cage here, plus they're well secure. Behind here I also have a lot of other things mounted on the back of this board, just like your relays and stuff like that, but if you need to know that, just send me a message and I'll kindly let you know what's going on back there. This Bcdc Charger is a good bit of kit. Just run one main power wire to the front there which powers this DC-DC charger, and then this charger then charges this battery as I'm driving, as well as when I'm parked up on camp. So as you can hear, the roosters are very crowy today, I apologise. Yeah, so there's a changeover relay mounted on the back of this board, and that obviously when you're driving it's charged by the vehicle, the battery, and then when it's stationary, the solar panel, which I'm yet to mount on the roof, is charging it while I'm stationary or at camp. And obviously, oh, they're nice expensive fuses, not your cheap shitty eBay ones. Anyway, what else we got here? A set of Max Tracks, some rear door speakers that I've just sort of plumbed in then. Alright, the front seat. Waco, little Waco fridge. I think it's the 11 litre. It's an actual fridge, it's not one of the coolers that the cheaper sort of Wacos are. This is a fridge freezer. Usually set it at about 0 degrees. Sometimes I run it as a freezer depending on what I'm needing to keep in there. That's the screen for my reverse camera. Head unit, UHF. I went with the Oricom just because it was cheaper, and I've had it for a couple of years now and haven't had any issues whatsoever. All your light bars, all your light bar switches. Dash cam is a must have a dash cam, and a couple of handheld radios just in case I need them when I'm out four driving. Some more speakers, and recent accessory which was a gift from my parents from Christmas just gone is some black Duct seat covers. These are the new denim ones, a bit different to the vinyl, the canvas. You don't sweat as much in these, they're a lot nicer material, and I'll let you know how they go anyway. They're holding up quite well. I've been to the beach a few times, got them wet, got them sandy, so they're really nice to sit in. We look over there on the right, you'll see I've got some gauges. They're the Ortron, which is now owned by Red Arc, electronic gauges, so they monitor both my my two batteries under the bonnet, as well as the oil and water temps of the engine. That sort of concludes this video. I just thought I'd throw a video up. I haven't thrown one up for a long time, because most of the time I'm either travelling around in this or at university studying hard, so thought I'd give you an update, and I'll see if I can get any footage, because I'm heading off to the Cape in probably July this year. So this car is being kitted out, getting ready for that. Most of it's already done. I have a few more things left to do, and then it'll be all set to head on up there. If there's any other questions, just send them through in the comments below and I'll answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe.